Okay. Hello, everyone. Thank you to be here, Milagros, Regina. We are so happy to be together today. And we're going to talk about something really, really good, which is vitamin C.
Yeah, thank you, Anna. Welcome to and Regina and Anna and everyone. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I'm happy to be here.
Awesome.
Well, today we have, like I said, Regina Means. She's a gold leader, and also she's a Rose Circle. That means she sells over a $35,000 personal sale every year. So welcome, welcome. And we have just the best to talk about how to sell one of the best products today.
Great. Ooh.
We're excited. We have a lot to share about our
Exactly. So let's start to get to know Regina. Let's talk. Let's listen all about her adventures, all about her experiences, and how she do to sell so much every single year.
It went dead. I think I lost you for a moment.
Okay, could you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Yes.
Okay, so let's start by listening about a little bit about you, your story, how you do to sell this one of the best product, which is the vitamin C. And after, let's talk about exactly the best tips, the best practices you do. Milagros also gonna make a comments about how she does to sell in order for us to have this conversation today.
Great. Well, first, I want to just thank you for allowing me to be here. I'm honored to have been asked to share some information. I'm always honored and humble because we have so many great leaders and so many great Avon representatives that anytime I have an opportunity to listen in and hear what anyone else has to say, I always learn something. So I'm always happy if I can give a few tips here and there that might help someone sell a little bit more, might help them earn that trip, or just might help them reach a goal. So I definitely want to thank you for allowing me to be here, and just to say hello to all of my amazing Avon family. Hello today. I hope everyone is doing great. If some of you that don't know me, I am Regina Means. I am a Gold Leader Rose Circle seller. I have been with Avon. It will be actually 28 years next month. I do.
Wow, congratulations.
So I'm excited. And it's funny because when I started this journey, it was just about making a little bit of extra money just to have extra money for my kids. And never in my lifetime did I ever think or believe that this would be an actual opportunity to be a career for me. So I got started, as I said, just to make a little additional money. Was always just, I had never used Avon before. I will be honest, until I started selling the products. And so I didn't know much about the products at all. But as I started selling and started using and testing the products, I literally fell in love with Avon, fell in love with the company. And I guess it's just been no turning back ever since. I found that a lot of people loved Avon and they used it. And so that just kind of made me really excited about selling a product that the brand and the name was already there.
Wow. This is amazing, Regina. And what do you think, Milagro? This is an amazing story, don't you think?
I love what you said, that you fell in love with the company and the products.
Yes,
that's what gave you great success, and to be able to get to the sales levels and the leadership level that you are right now. It's something that requires a lot of passion, motivation, hard work. So congratulations.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations. It's a great job you have been doing all this year, Regina. So let's start and talk about the vitamin C, and then all of you gonna be surprised to listen that because Regina, she identified this product as one of the best sellers she has. So let's start, Regina. Let's talk about the vitamin C.
Um, Vitamin C is one of the most wonderful, amazing products that Avon has that we have to offer to our customers. You will find a lot of our customers complain about their skin being dull or not having radiance. And this is a product that gives them instant radiance. It boosts the radiance instantly. So when you actually are sharing this product with a person, you literally, just the testimonies and the facts behind it helps you sell the product. So I love this product, and I always have this product on hand because this is a great product to be able to show that it does work instantly. As you know, it is packed, as you see in all of the facts that you got here on the slide. It has as much vitamin C in it as 30 oranges, and it literally illuminates dull skin. So what I have been able to do is anytime I'm out or I have an event or anything, I have this product on hand. Because if you literally show this product to a customer or prospective customer, they can see right away, right in front of their eyes, how it can actually illuminate and take the dullness away. And all you have to do is put a little drop of it on the back of their hands and rub it in, and I promise you, they will see the difference. So that is one of the things that makes this a best seller, because you can literally show the results right away, and you can show the results instantly. So a customer is more apt to buy it right then and there. So especially if you've got it on hand or if you're taking orders right then, this is one of those products that can give you instant sales right away.
I love to add that it's on sale. The whole vitamin C, it's on sale in campaign 8.
Yes.
So this will give us a chance to start promoting it and showing it to our teams, our customers. I love to be able to bundle up all 3 products and sell it as a treatment. And imagine that, how much money you're going to be able to make just by putting all these 3 products together and demonstrating it. I love it. It's one of my favorite ones and one of the easiest ones to sell. I love it.
How about if one of you describe the best way to use it?
The best way to use the serum is actually after you moisturize. It's a great treatment to use AM and PM. That's the great thing. You can use it day or night, and it's really kind of up to the customer how they want to use it, as far as how much they want to use it. They want to use it just at night. I have some customers use it every night. I have some use it in the day, and I have some that use it both. But as Milagros was saying, this, along with the warming peel and the actual lip treatment, this in itself is a bundle that really can increase your sales. So I know we were talking about boosting your sales, and this actually is on sale for $24.99. I think the peel is $15.99, and then you've got the lip treatment that's literally is the best lip treatment that.
Exactly, and one of the best tips also, if I might, I can add also to this conversation is this vitamin C is for all type of skin. I don't know if you agree with me. Said, I have the testimony from many ladies who said they love the sensation, the silky sensation after applying.
Yeah.
Having trouble with I don't know if it's my internet or what, but as I was saying, this is a product you can bundle together. So think about it. If you were to sell all 3 pieces together, that's almost a $50 sale. So even if you're a new representative and you're trying to hit that $200 mark, you would just need to sell 4 of those bundles to get that. So that is a great way to actually increase your sales just by having it and then pairing it with the actual mask and the actual lip treatment.
I love that. I love that you set goals of how many sets the representatives will sell. That's definitely my most amazing technique, to be able to set goals and to be able to say, okay, how many sets are you committing to sell this campaign? Is it 5 sets? Is it 10 sets? And then the way that you show the numbers, $50 for one of those sets in sales, times 4, that's $100, that's $200. So in sales, so that is definitely a great start for someone who's starting and placing their first order.
Yes.
Exactly. So as you can see also, I have a Regina. She's the model of this vitamin C. I don't know if you remember Milagros. She was the face of this product. And we always has to offer the best deal. So what's the best deal? Be, on top of the best offer for our customer, 2 vitamin C for the price of 1, or the bundle, which is product for the price of 1. So this is amazing. This is an amazing way to prospect. This is an amazing way to offer just the best we have with the vitamin C.
Right.
Amazing. Okay. Congratulations, Regina, for your
thank you.
Representation of Avon in the brochure. Yes.
Yep. She's everywhere. She's she's our model right here. As you can see, she's very famous. So I'm so honored she said yes today to be Milagros.
Thank you for sharing.
Okay, so here are the numbers for Regina. Regina, this is your numbers. Let's share it.
Okay. Okay, so go ahead, say that again. I think I'm having some issues here with the internet.
Yes, what I was saying is that these are your numbers. You are in the Presidente Club level. So the way I understand you work with this product is you promoting the minimum of 20 units of those, and the earning based on one product is $200 based on the 40% as a Presidente Club representative.
I think we have a bad connection.
Yeah, we're having some really issues here with the sound.
Okay, what we can do, Regina, you can log out and then you can try to log in.
So let's, Anna, so tell us, you love this product as well. So how do you promote it so that a new representative or established representative can get to President's Club?
I believe the best way is, first of all, to use it, to try it, and recommend it. So I think that's the base of the business, that you have to try yourself first. Secondly, set up your goal, like Regina was saying. That is really important to know how much money you want to make, how you're going to get there, and by when you want to get there. And I think that's a more important basis when you start this business.
I love that. And when you show a representative the money that they are going to take on the challenge, because goals become new challenges that we all want to conquer. So, I would really love for everyone listening to this call and sharing this call to set a goal of how many sets of vitamin C, or how many vitamin C's they're going to sell in campaign 8 at $24.99.
Exactly.
So here's Regina again.
Yes, I'm back. I think I'm back okay this time.
So don't worry, always happens. Something happened, but you're more than welcome, Regina.
Yeah. So to go back, and I did hear in the piggyback of what you were saying as far as making sure that You know, you have the product on hand. One thing that I found that is, you know, have testimonials. Be able to share how this product has worked for someone else. If you haven't used it yourself, be able to have testimonials so that you can share with the customers. And then actually, once you're sharing those testimonials and you're actually showing it and using it and demonstrating it to that customer, that's how you actually sell the belief to the customer on the product, which is going to in turn help you sell more products. And then when you're selling that product, then of course, if that customer loves it, they're going to refer you and refer that product to someone else. So that's going to help create more sales also. So as you're saying, if you're working towards getting towards that President's Club level, which we know is at $10,000 in sales, if you were just selling the actual that serum and adding it to every order, say you had 10 orders or 5 orders that you were putting in that actual campaign, even if you sold one serum, that is literally over about $125 in addition into your order. So that's a way for you to really start getting to where you're trying to get faster and hit those goals. So you always want to kind of break it down. I try to teach my team to break those goals down and just add. If you're just adding a little bit and you set a number each campaign, that's going to help you reach those sales.
I love it. Thank you. That's incredible. And you know, we all want to get to President's Club and earn those 40% and all those incentives to enjoy that level of royalty with sales in Avon.
Yes.
That's right. That's right. And also, it's really important to build a community. And this part I love to show you all, because I get the pleasure to meet Regina once, and you know, we used to attend to the advisory council once. You remember, Regina? And
yes, I do. Yes.
I think that's the moment we all learn how to networking together, how to get close to each other, and I think that's the best. That was one of my best experience, and I know for you too. So, how important is to build a community when you're doing a business, Regina?
It is very important to build a community with your peers and other representatives around you, because just like us being able to come together today, working together with our team, with other representatives, to share with them ways to build their business. And I'm one that truly believes the more that we work together and do things together as a community, it's going to help us all as we're building our business, because there's going to be something I say, or Milagros, or even you, Anna, that somebody's going to say, and they're going to pick it up, that we might have said it before, but just to hear it from a different person or to hear a different perspective of it, that kind of sometimes will just resonate with someone where it might not have resonated before. So it's very important as you're building your business that you learn to work with your peers, as whether it's you're having sales meetings or team meetings or just coming together just to talk with each other, just to actually come up with goals and things as you're building your business.
Exactly.
I love that. I've heard that so much, how, you know, team members just say, oh, I heard this from this representative. Is it true? And you're like, yes, we say it often.
Yes.
So, and repetition also, you know, sometimes we don't get it the first time we hear it because we have other things in mind and distractions, but then the second or the third time it somehow becomes like, wow, that is amazing. I've never heard that before.
Yeah.
That's right. So why is so many benefit to shop online? Who of you want to give their opinion that why we have to shop online?
Well, I always say shop online because to me, That's the easiest way to earn money. I don't have to do the work. For one thing, if a person is using my e-store and you've got people shopping on your website, then you're literally making money 24/7 without having to lift a finger. We are literally fortunate to be with a company with like Avon that actually allows us to have our own website, our own e-store, that we're not charged any charge for every month, but literally you can earn income by sharing that. And it actually opens up your territory as the customers that you're servicing. You can service customers all over the United States and actually sell products and earn off of that. So, that is a part of our business that, is just really, I think for some of us is really just starting to take off, because some of us are just really starting to understand just the actual, what this can do for our business. But the more you advertise it and the more you actually start sharing that, you will start seeing the benefits of being able to get sales from people you probably don't even know and earning income off of that. And that's also going to help boost your sales as you're working to get to that next level.
I love the online. I always share with my customers that they get a better discount, special offers and things online that sometimes I'm not even able to give to them. So besides the benefit that you share, Regina, it's incredible. And also what you mentioned about, getting social and being consistent, advertising your website and the promotions is definitely what's going to yield, to getting more results and more views on the website and customers purchasing and team members joining from your website.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And also it is important to mention that not only the special offer, we have a discount, we have a free shipping. It's easy to join because in the same online store, anybody who visits your store, Regina, your store Milagros, they can click and join. Especially now, it's a free sign up. We forgot to mention that. Please share with everybody that they can join for free. And they can learn how to sell and how to save money. And by the way, they have a special offer right now. Let's make a commercial here for free. They have 6 Believe samples when you add the code Believe. So don't forget to mention that when you share your online store. So, I have here Miss Regina again. So this is how she promote her business, and I'm gonna leave her talking about how she do to promote her business.
Wow. So I try to promote my business, and when I think sometimes when I get to a point where I feel like, oh, I need some more customers, or what can I do? I'm always looking for different venues or ways to promote my business. Well, this restaurant that I frequented, I noticed that they had another, I guess, company that was leaving like newspapers there. And I thought, wow, this would be a great way to promote my Avon business and to be able to leave brochures, and I just went to the manager and the owner, and I asked, I said, look, I'm an Avon representative. I have my own business. Would it be all right if I leave brochures in your lobby on a rack in the area? And they were like, yes. So it doesn't cost me anything to leave brochures. I leave a new brochure every 2 weeks, and I have gotten customers, new representatives. You wouldn't believe the feedback I've gotten by just doing that. Now, it was a little slow in the beginning because, people wanted to, I think, make sure that I was going to be consistent and that every time they came back, there would be a brochure there. But once they started realizing, and then some days I would be there a little bit so people could kind of meet me as I was there with my brochures to see who I was, it literally took off. So I have been able to build another business in another state, basically. A lot of those customers order online through my online store. So as a matter of fact, that's a way that I'm actually earning, and it actually pays for itself with the brochures that I put there.
Okay.
Good. I love that pictures.
Me too, me too. And you're not gonna believe, Regina. I went through all your profile to look for the best picture I can find about prospecting. And when I see that one, I get in love because Milagros, you and I go outside every day. But this it was the smartest idea. I see it. When I see it, I said, let me put it and let me show it.
Yes.
Everything works. Just some things work better than other, and we just have to find out what it is that works by just doing it, right, Regina?
Right. And that's the thing, you know, I do that, but I'm just like you all. I'm out prospecting. I'm out putting books in neighborhoods. I'm out talking to people. So I always try to stress the representatives. It's not just one thing. That's not all I do, but I'm always looking for different things to incorporate into my, you know, business building that's going to help me achieve those goals. Actually, this last month, for the first time, I went to a nursing home, an assisted living facility, and I set up and actually was able to service customers. So that's another thing that I'm going to add to my business as far as being able to share my products and share brochures and just continue to build. So I'm always looking, and that's with this business. You can't just get stagnant and stale. You've got to always be looking for different ways to build your business.
Regina, can you share what your schedule looks like? How are you able to manage your schedule around your family and your personal life? How serious are you about your calendar?
I'm very serious. If I don't put it in my calendar, trust me, 9 times out of 10, I will forget. So my calendar, my phone and my calendar is like my lifeline. So my schedule usually starts about around 7 a.m. in the morning because, of course, I'm up, I'm looking at reports, trying to see, you know, if I've got any new team members, what has happened, you know, how sales are looking. So I like to spend that first part of my morning kind of looking at reports, seeing how things are looking. If I need to start writing down who I might need to call, who I need to touch bases with. Now, I have gotten to the point where Mondays, a lot of the times, is the day that I kind of work in, especially the first part of the day, to really make phone calls to touch bases with people. But the rest of the week, once I get up and after I've looked at reports, I usually have a schedule that will consist of delivering orders, getting my new brochures out. If I have team members that I'm meeting with, I will schedule, you know, team meetings, meetings with leaders. I do a new rep conference call once a week, usually on Monday or Tuesday, and I'll actually add a leadership call into that maybe every other week. So literally, I try to plan my days where I'm out in the field. I try to be out in the field at least Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, if possible. Fridays, I might kind of let that be my kind of down day a little bit to have to do other things that I need to do personally. And then Saturdays, I will usually, if I have events going on, usually Saturdays are events or just out, you know, building my business. I try to make Sundays my day off. That's usually the day that I try not to really work, but a lot of times it doesn't work for me. But I try to keep Sunday kind of open where I don't really ever schedule a lot on Sundays. And then when I'm back to Monday, it's back to planning again and getting ready for that next week. So I tell everyone, a person might work a job 8 to 5, but when you're in a business like this, I always say my schedule is 8 to faint because I literally work. I might stop for dinner or whatever, but then I'm back. I might be up to 1 o'clock in the morning just doing some things. So I love it because I can make my own schedule and work when I want to work.
Exactly.
Too fast.
That's
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
That
We'll say. Well, Milagros, how serious are you? Can you share your schedule, how it look like?
it wasn't always as serious because my family didn't take my business serious until one day I said, enough. So like Regina said, what's on my schedule is on my schedule. And you know what I love about our business is that we have created this amazing, amazing life that is so full of joy and rewards. And you know, we don't need a vacation. I feel like every day it's a way for me to expand and be greater and reach out to new people and just live on my own terms.
Exactly.
So having a schedule is definitely something that made a difference in my business, and it wasn't like that the first few years. I really didn't have a lot of direction as far as, you know, my calendar and how I would set up my day. But
Well,
share with us, Anna, what is your schedule?
well, you know, when you have a small kids, still a small kid, you know, you have to accommodate all the activities, you know, to everyday activity. So all I can say is, me, I'm going outside, starting on springtime, spring to summer. You always gonna see me every day outside because winter is too long where we live. So, so now you can understand how we have to profit from the warm weather, you know. And but
Yeah.
I like from the point of view of Regina and George Milagros is that Regina with this activity, the one we see in this presentation, she getting new order, she getting new customer, she getting new team members, she growing her network, getting to know the community, but the community getting to know Regina as an Avon representative. So that's what I like about this particular activity. I have choose to put it together with this presentation. So comparing to my, the reason why I choose that is because Regina, you and I had the same result, doing differently. But every day outside, I get new customers, I get new team members, new leads. I'm getting more close to my team and making the community get to know me as an Avon representative. So I
Right.
believe that it doesn't matter the activity you do, the result always the same.
Right.
I love
Definitely.
that picture.
So we have a Milagros also. This is another way to grow your business. That I want to she explain this part because it seems yummy what she's giving to. She feed her people. Do you see, Regina? We got to go to Milagros meetings.
Yes, I know. I know.
Yeah. So when I see this picture, I say I got to go to her meetings.
Well, it's, you know, that my strategy at the meetings is to duplicate myself. So when there's one team member there, I just duplicated my 1%. There's two, is 2%. Three is 3%. So I believe that having team meetings, you know, builds confidence in their work. They get to network with each other. And I love to cook. So for me, feeding a big crowd is no worry. I love to see everyone enjoy themselves and eat and just have a great time learning the business. And you know, there's some who are going to take the knowledge and duplicate it. There's some who are going to be there and listen to the knowledge and maybe duplicate it, or later on do something that they heard. And then some who are just going to be there just to be there and not, you know, and that not do much with the business. But the average of, you know, the results of what I get and the return that I get at these team meetings are incredible. The closure and, you know, I get to learn with them and they get to learn with me. So it's definitely a win-win for me. I love to say, okay, this you know, this month, I was able to learn from this representative how she does her sales. And in turn, I'm able to learn about it. I'm able to share with other representatives, other people who follow me, because I just learned a new skill that's working for somebody else. And I might also take on that new skill and put it into work and, and grow my business. So, grab a few, for me to be able to grab a few team members. And at my meetings, they get to bring a guest, they get to bring customers if they have. I have products that I show them. We try out the products. We show them how to sell with baskets. We show them how to do their own raffles and their own things. So it's all hands-on. It's a way for me to say, I'm here because I want to show you how to become successful with your Avon business only if you take what you learned today and put it into work. So we're giving them the bait, and they are taking the bait and making something with it. They're going fishing. They're going fishing for their own success, and that's how I look at my trainings.
Wow. I want to say, Milagros, you will not believe how many of your YouTube videos I have watched to learn how to do gift sets. I say it all the time. I literally learned how to move my inventory watching you put gift sets together and sell them. So now it's like the holidays, different things. My customers, and I even had a customer that sent me a text last week wanting me to do 2 sets, one for a man and one for a woman. But it's because I watched your YouTube trainings on how to put it together, and you just made it so simple. And I was like, wow, I could really be moving my inventory. And I have even taken what I've learned from you even into our team meetings and training. So like we'll have a training just on how to make gift sets or how to, sell inventory. So that's why it's so important that we as a community continue training and sharing that information, because you just never know. I'm all the way in North Carolina, but I have watched your videos to learn how to make those gift sets and to be able to sell to customers.
Thank you so much for sharing. That means a lot to me. Thank you.
It's really important to learn and put in practice, right? That's the meaning of to watch a video, is to learn and put in practice. Well done, Regina, and thank you, Milagros, for all those videos as well.
Thank you.
So let's vacation like a boss. Regina has been travel a lot. Milagros too, and me also. But Regina, let's talk about what is like vacation like a boss.
Whew, that is the best vacation ever that you will ever have. I've gone on many vacations, and I'm pretty sure we all have family vacations, but there's nothing like a vacation that is fully paid by someone else. And whenever you literally leave, you have not paid one dime to enjoy yourself. So I'm telling you, Avon vacations are the best. It is wonderful to be able to celebrate your success and to actually just relax with your peers. And even though we're enjoying ourselves, you get to meet other representatives from all over, and you all get to just kind of have monologue with each other about your businesses while you're relaxing by the pool or whatever you're doing, sitting, eating together. But it's a way that we have been able to celebrate our success and to get to know each other in a setting that is so relaxed. So I think that's what I value so much about whenever I have the opportunity to vacation like a boss, because truly you're vacationing with other bosses. So you have so much in common that you can share with each other. But it's nothing like an all expense paid vacation to make the work that you do worthwhile.
What was your best vacation with Avon? Share with us.
The best one that I think I loved is when we did the cruise to Bermuda, the cruise. I don't know what it was about that cruise, but that was just the best vacation that I think I've enjoyed all of them, but that was one of my favorites. It
I
just
know
was.
what it was, Regina. I know what it was.
What?
I think your husband was with you in that travel.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yes.
That was the best one, maybe.
Yeah, but it was a wonderful vacation.
I
Yeah.
have to say that when we take their husbands, everything becomes more magical.
Yeah.
More love, more magical, more fun. Worry about what he's doing wrong. Everything is, fun.
That's amazing.
Okay.
And you, Anna, what has been your best vacation?
My best vacation, all of them, because I was able to bring my kids with me, and I make Avon to pay. When you listen this part, I make Avon to pay the vacation for me, my husband, and kids. So imagine that everything paid for. So I've been blessed to work hard every year, but I am more blessed to be able to bring them with me every single travel I had. So I'm so happy.
I love that. And where was that? Where was that vacation?
Well, I've been Bermudas, Los Cabos. I mean, it's coming soon. So we was able to. My husband went twice to Mexico, and it's so fun to see them enjoying all the hard work rewards.
I agree.
So remember, ladies, you the boss, wife.
Wow, guess we are.
Well, the good news about this business is we can develop this business from home, from the cell phone, from the job, from everywhere, by online or face to face.
Right. That's the great thing about it. I always say being the boss, the great thing is living life and doing life on your own terms. It's the freedom. And to me, that is the best feeling in the whole wide world.
Exactly.
Setting
So
the example, it's for me also one of the most important things. As a leader, we have to set the example for not only our customers, but also for our team and those who are not even in our business that look at how we conduct ourselves. They're able to determine if you are a trustworthy leader, a trustworthy person. So setting the example and to be able to represent the company professionally and in all the in the areas and that you need to. For me, that's super important.
exactly. So what's going to be the best advice for all the new representatives who has joined these couple of weeks? What's going to be the best way to advise them, Regina, and after Milagros?
The best advice I would give to new representatives as they're getting started is you have to be consistent in building your business. You have to be as you're getting started, it's all about not giving up, just understanding that you're building a business and that the seeds that you're planting and sowing today are going to be the fruits of your labor later. So you've got to make sure that you understand that and don't get discouraged as if you think, oh, a product was out of, they were back order, or, my customers, I didn't get but 2 or 3 customers. You have to take what you've done today and understand that you're building on that. So my advice is I'm always telling, my team is you've got to be consistent in building your business and going out there, whether you feel like it or not, and building that business every single day until you know that that business is getting to the point where you want. And then you got to build even harder to continue to maintain and to continue for that business to grow. So it's all about planting those seeds and just being able to watch that fruit of your labors as you have started building your business. So my thing is be consistent and don't ever, whatever you do, don't give up.
I love that. Love that.
Good luck, this.
I would have to say that one of my advices for the new representatives is to grab that brochure, to look at this brochure and start getting the products that you want to try, the products that you are going to say, wow, I need this, so I'm going to buy this. I'm going to try the new regimen for skincare. I'm going to try this fragrance. This product might be great for me. And, you know, to demonstrate some of those products, to be able to gain new clientele. I see so many representatives start and they are not taking advantage of, you know, getting their first order from this brochure so that they can have products that they're trying and they are recommending to customers, and you know, making videos and making taking pictures and doing before and afters, and just having fun with that first order that they get for themselves. So remember that it all starts with you. It all starts with your personal order, with your products that you're using for yourself at that 25% or more discount. So I would definitely recommend that first order to you know, to grab that book and build that first order for you.
Good.
Wonderful. Yes.
Okay. Well, I will say to a new representative, they has to learn first how to use it, and then use it, and also invest in themselves in, like, you know, business card or electronic business card. Either way, if somebody is a really good online promoting business, I will say that, you know, the digital business card. But if it's not, if it's like an old fashioned, like, oh, it's like an old school, like, oh, it's gonna be investing in brochures, business card, you know, like a old fashioned way. But always be prepared, because you never know to who you're gonna find, and, you know, outside when you're going to the doctor, if you're going to make shopping, you know, you never know who you're gonna meet every day. And also wear the product. If you don't like makeup, wear the perfume. If you don't like the perfume, use the fashion. Everything that we sell is meant to be for any person. We don't know the taste of that person. That's the beauty of our business, because we have the full store in one book.
Great. Yes, your own customer. Yes.
Great tips. I love everything we all share here. Wow.
That's what I love about us being able to come together as a community, because we learn so much from each other. That is just wonderful.
I agree. Thank you so much for sharing.
If we do all that, well, I can say congratulations, because everybody gonna start making some money, and I believe everybody gonna start celebrating with their team or with the family.
Yes.
A lot. It's a lot that we shared today, and a lot of tips that's going to help you increase your sales, increase your team. You know, everyone that listened in has an opportunity to take all these great advices and putting them into work. So, you know, share with us what has been your, you know, takeaway from this call, because I had many takeaways. Regina, I love the Aid to Fame. I love that.
Yes, that's our business. A lot of people don't realize it, but the great thing about it is it doesn't even seem like we're working that hard because we all love what we do.
Yes.
Exactly. So how you like this call, Regina? Is something you can apply to your team? Is something
Yes,
you can?
it is. I love it. I love it. You know, the fact that we're able to come together like this and to train and to share how we build our business. So I'm looking forward to see what the next call is going to be, who's going to be featured, and I'm definitely going to make sure that I am on that call to hear it and to listen to it, because this has just been great. It has been some great tips and just some tools that I'm going to even apply to my team.
Okay, I'm glad to listen that, and you know, I'm glad also that Milagros say yes to accompany me every Friday, because I know her busy schedule also. But you know, it's really important to keep alive, you know, that energy in our teams. Sometimes they're up, sometimes they're down, and if we don't provide something to lift them up, nobody gonna do it.
All right.
And share. Please share this video. Share it with your team. It's going to be on our YouTube. Regina, you're welcome to copy it also and add it to your YouTube video so that your team can get mentoring from you, from Anna, from me.
There is an app that is good to transfer videos. The name is WeCollect.com. So just in case you want to copy exactly the link, you just transfer that and then you upload in your own site.
Yes.
Okay.
So you can make this video yours and
your video, yes.
And everyone, please share it with everyone. We have been with the company, myself for 19 years, Regina for 28, Anna for 18. Right?
Well, let's not do it like that.
I know. Time flies when you're having fun.
That's right.
Everybody here, Regina, with your 28 years.
Yeah.
So, you know who can be good to participate? I hope she's connected today. Is Arlene Hines. So I hope she listened this video or she watched this video later, so she can also, you know, participate and she can, you know, share.
Right.
If there's someone in your team, more than welcome to participate.
Right.
Okay, ladies. So it's been a pleasure for me to have you both, and I hope everyone has an amazing weekend. Please stay safe at home. You know, this virus, you never know. So
yes, everyone really be safe out there and be cautious. And you know, and that's the great thing about our business. We can build it at home or out or whatever. So whatever you're doing, just be safe and make sure you're keeping your family safe also.
That's right.
Thank you, everyone, for being here.
Thank you, Anna. Have a nice weekend, all.
Your
Thank
presentation
you.
and Regina for your amazing story and all you share.
Thank you so
Regina.
much. Thank you for having me.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye, everyone.